Shalom, sweet people. I am Maker Strong. My Maker makes me strong. And here I am again. So tonight we broke our Yom Kippur fast, and I went to this. We went to this restaurant that I've been to once before, and we wanted to go again. So the first time I went with a driver who knew exactly how to get there from my house. And he didn't even use a map. He knew exactly where it was. But there was a slight delay because it rained. And when it rains over here, we get a little bit of street flooding. So it was like we kind of had a delay of waiting for that to subside. But it still only took us about 20 minutes to get there. The second time I went to this restaurant was on our way. The second visit was on our way to the restaurant with the driver who took us tonight. Now, going to the restaurant, we went through neighborhoods and there was like a bit of traffic. There was a bit of construction. So I kind of put it down to maybe we're going through the neighborhoods because of the construction. That's just what I put together in my head because it did seem to take a long time to get there, almost an hour to get to the restaurant, which is about like at the most 20 minutes away. So, like we're just sitting in the car, but I'm wondering what's going on. Okay. But when we came home, that driver knew how to get around the area where we were, but he told me, hey, when we get closer, I might need your help because I don't really know that part of the city. I'm going to use my map, but if we get, turned around or something, I may need your help. And I said, fine. So then we come back home. He's using his map, and this time the map is a good map. I'll explain what I mean by that in just a moment. But he actually didn't need my help. The map led him to my house without any problem. Okay, so let's unpack all of this. Because as I'm sitting in the car, I'm getting like all kinds of download and interesting insight into what just happened here. Because I'm like, well, this guy's taking us home. He's not going through neighborhoods and stuff. So although I tried to kind of excuse the driver who took us there by saying maybe the problem was that the construction was making us go through neighborhoods, then I realized two things might have been going on. Now, you guys, if you've ever Ubered, um, I'll just let you know, Uber Maps is not as good as Google Maps. And sometimes the Uber map will take you somewhere else. Like Uber Maps, hit or miss. But because they are Uber driving, they have to use the Uber map. The problem that I saw with my second driver was that although we were lost, although it was taking us a long time to kind of navigate and get to where we were going, he never wanted to admit that he was lost. He never wanted to say to me, hey, um, I see that this place shouldn't be this far away, but um, I'm following this map. It just doesn't seem like, it looks like we're making circles and we're not getting where we need to go. He didn't he didn't speak about it. He just kept driving and just kept maybe trusting that the map was going to get him where he needed to go. But it was a bad map, okay? Some of you guys represent my first driver. You know exactly where you're going. You know how to get there without a map because you've probably been there over and over and over again. You've reached that place successfully in your life, and now it's just a matter of road memory, right? Um, and muscle memory. You've been there, You know how to get there. There's no problem getting you back or forth. Some of you represent my third driver, where you will be like, okay, I know how to get around this area, but I'm going to need some help. And you can open your mouth and articulate, I am going to need some help when I get to this place that is unfamiliar to me. But some of you are representing my second driver. You're lost. You've got a bad map, meaning like some bad people have gone before you and haven't given you good tools. And you're trusting in those bad tools to get you where you're going to go. And maybe eventually you do get there, but it's going to take a lot of resources and delays before you get there. You guys take this as whatever you want it to be. But I'm definitely looking at this as symbolic of the journey that each of us is going to have in their celibacy. For me, I'm I'm on rote muscle memory at this point because it's been so long that my day to day, I don't even worry about some type of sexual encounter. It doesn't matter to me because I've been doing this for over 13 years, right? So because of that, I know where I'm going and I know how to get there. I know it's going to take time. Maybe there's going to be a delay or two that I have no control over. Some of you guys, when you get close to your journey, there's going to be some help that you need. Maybe you're going to need to get counseling. Maybe you're going to need somebody to support that effort that you're doing and not fall into the temptation of, um, temptation. But some of you guys are just going here and there, trying to make it to the destination. And you are experiencing a lot of delays because you will not admit that there is a problem. I want you guys to be successful in whatever you do. And the way to do that is to be able to identify those low places in your character, in your morals, in your standards, whatever that is. Recognize it, call it out, and then get the help you need. Yes, you may end up getting where you want to go, but why utilize extra resources and extra time and energy when you didn't have to? So, for those of you who are brand new to this celibacy journey, I'm here to give you the support you need. But I'm not the only one. There are lots of things on YouTube and platforms that are available in other, websites and things like that that will help you to do some shadow work that will get you to that place where you can just love on yourself. You know what I mean? Take yourself out to dinner like I did tonight. I took me and my daughter, we went and broke the fast. We could have broken the fast here, but we did something else. Love on yourself the way you would want somebody to love on you until you get the person to love on you that way. All right? So I'm wishing you all the best. Hag Sameach and Shalom.